Have you ever paused, just for a moment, and questioned whether that daily bath you've trusted your whole life might actually be doing you more harm than good after 70? It sounds unthinkable, doesn't it? That warm, soothing shower, that quiet soak you turn to for comfort, could quietly be wearing down your skin, draining your strength, or even setting the stage for a dangerous fall. We grew up believing that more washing means better health. But the truth, especially in our later years, isn't so black and white. In fact, what you're about to hear may flip everything you thought you knew about staying clean and staying well. This isn't fear mongering, it's real, eye opening insight. In this video, I want to gently walk you through 7 powerful truths about bathing after 70. Some may surprise you, others might hit home in a way you didn't expect. And by the end, I'll also share one simple expert recommended trick that can help you feel clean, energized, and safe without ever stepping into a slippery tub. If this kind of information helps you, please consider tapping that like button. It really does make a difference. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so we can stay connected. Your feedback means a lot. Drop a 1 in the comments if this video speaks to you, or a 0 if you think we can do better. Let's begin this journey together, because sometimes the smallest changes can protect the things that matter most: your comfort, your safety, and your dignity. 1. Daily baths can harm senior skin. Aging is a natural part of life, but once you pass 70, something important begins to happen to your skin, and it's often overlooked. Your skin starts to change in ways that go far beyond appearance. It becomes thinner, drier, and far more delicate than it used to be. Studies from respected institutions like the University of Pittsburgh and UC San Francisco show how these changes unfold. The outer layer of skin, called the epidermis, loses density. Beneath that, the support structure, collagen and elastin, begins to break down. At the same time, the glands that once kept your skin soft and protected slow down. Your skin makes less oil, less sweat, and holds on to less moisture. The result? A complexion that's more fragile than ever, without the natural oily shield you had in your younger years. Now here's the issue. When you bathe every day, especially with hot water or strong soap, that already vulnerable skin takes another hit. Each shower washes away more of the natural oils your body is struggling to produce. It leaves your skin exposed and less able to protect itself. Dermatologists say this isn't just about dry skin. It's a process that triggers a slow chain reaction. First, there's that tight, prickly feeling of dryness. Then, the itching starts, the kind that never seems to go away. For some people, it gets worse. The skin becomes rough, scaly, and cracked. That condition is called xerosis, and those cracks, they can bleed. Once the skin breaks, it opens the door to infection. It can also make other issues, like eczema or dermatitis, much harder to manage. And beyond the physical pain, it's the daily frustration that takes a toll. Itchy skin that keeps you up at night, clothes that rub the wrong way. Now imagine dealing with all that on top of arthritis or limited mobility. Just getting in and out of the shower is already exhausting. Adding skin damage to that? It makes everything harder. Research shows hot water dissolves the fats that hold your skin together, and soaps with high pH levels upset the skin's natural balance. This isn't about looks or vanity. For older adults, it's a real health concern. Skin that's been weakened can't fight off bacteria or allergens the way it once did. And that means even a routine bath can slowly wear down your body's defenses. That's why now, more than ever, it's worth rethinking how often you bathe. Not to lower your standards, but to protect the skin that protects you. 2. Less bathing lowers infection risk. In today's world, we're taught that cleanliness means frequent washing. But for seniors over 70, here's something that might stop you in your tracks. Bathing less often may actually help protect your body from infection. That's not just opinion, it's backed by science. Research published in places like the New England Journal of Medicine shows a clear connection. Older adults who cut back on how often they bathed experienced fewer skin tears. Now, those little tears might not sound serious, but they can have major consequences. Unlike younger skin, which heals quickly, aging skin becomes thin and fragile, like delicate tissue paper. Even a tiny rip can take weeks to heal. That's because the blood flow slows down, the immune system weakens, and cell repair takes longer. These small wounds often become open doors for bacteria, like staph or strep, that can lead to painful infections. In severe cases, they can even cause life-threatening conditions like sepsis. So what's the link between bathing and these injuries? It has to do with how water and soap interact with aging skin. Frequent washing, especially with hot water, wears away the thin, fatty layer that protects your skin and keeps moisture in. Harsh soaps make it worse by breaking down natural proteins that hold skin cells together. That leaves your skin dry, brittle, and vulnerable. Just pulling on a sweater or brushing against something rough can be enough to cause a tear. And scrubbing, which many of us do to feel clean, adds even more stress to skin that's already fragile. Over time, this cycle of overwashing and drying turns the skin into a battlefield of tiny cuts and cracks, each one a chance for germs to get in. But here's the good news. Seniors who bathe less often, maybe every other day, or just 2 to 3 times a week, give their skin time to heal, rehydrate, and rebuild its defenses. You can still stay fresh with simple habits like spot cleaning. Using a soft cloth with warm water to wipe under the arms or around the groin area goes a long way without stressing your whole body. And the benefits go beyond the skin. Fewer tears means less pain, fewer doctor visits, and a much lower chance of complications that could lead to hospital stays, especially for those with limited mobility or support. So, if you're still watching and this message resonates with you, let me know by commenting 1 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that now and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on more insights like this. Your support helps us keep bringing you information that matters and that truly makes a difference. Let's keep going. 3. Falls are a bigger threat than dirt. For older adults, the bathroom isn't just a place to get clean. It can quickly become one of the most dangerous rooms in the house. And if you're still bathing every day, the risk goes up, way up. The American Geriatric Society has raised serious concerns. They've found that falls are now one of the leading causes of injury and even death among seniors. According to the CDC, more than 1 in 4 adults over 65 will experience a fall each year. Those falls lead to millions of ER visits, thousands of broken bones, and too many lives forever changed. Now, once you're past 70, the risks are even higher. That's because your body starts to slow down. Muscle strength fades, balance becomes harder. Conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, and osteoporosis all make it tougher to move safely. Then you add water, soap, and slick tiles, and suddenly, the bathroom becomes a minefield. Every trip to the shower becomes a challenge. Stepping over the edge of the tub, balancing on one foot, trying not to slip while getting in or out. Then there's the steam fogging up your vision, the heat making you lightheaded, or the simple exhaustion from standing too long. The American Geriatric Society points out that many seniors bathe during their most tired hours, early in the morning or late in the evening, when the body is at its weakest. And that's when falls happen. And make no mistake, a fall isn't just a bruise. It can mean a broken hip, a head injury, or a long hospital stay that takes away your freedom. Now compare that to something simple, bathing less often. Even cutting back to once or twice a week and using sponge baths or washcloths in between can dramatically lower your risk. It reduces how many times you have to face that slippery environment and could be the difference between staying safe at home or needing assisted care. Because here's the truth. A little sweat or a faint smell is far less dangerous than a fractured bone or a serious concussion. Of course, there are ways to make bathrooms safer, like adding grab bars, using non-slip mats, or sitting while showering. But reducing the number of baths? That tackles the root of the problem. Fewer trips mean fewer chances to fall, and the research backs it up. Studies show that fall prevention strategies, especially the ones that reduce unnecessary risks, can lower injury rates in real, measurable ways. So, if you're someone who's always believed in the daily bath routine, it may be time to shift your mindset. Because after 70, hygiene isn't just about being clean. It's about staying safe, staying independent, and protecting your quality of life. 4. Your body cleanse itself. Yes, really. That might sound surprising, but your body already has its own built-in cleaning system, and it works, even without water or soap. This isn't some new age idea. It's basic biology. Over millions of years, your skin has developed an amazing ability to care for itself. It's not just a surface to wash, it's a living, breathing ecosystem, full of natural oils, helpful bacteria, and a delicate balance of moisture and pH. Together, these elements keep your skin healthy, strong, and, believe it or not, clean. Now, as we get older, our skin becomes more fragile. That's why overbathing can actually cause harm. Hot showers and strong soaps don't just rinse off dirt, they strip away the very things your skin depends on to protect you. By bathing less often and giving your body a chance to do what it was designed to do, you can help preserve that natural balance. At the heart of this system is something called the skin microbiome. It's a community of tiny living organisms, including good bacteria, fungi, and even microscopic mites that live on the surface of your skin. But here's the surprising part. These aren't germs to get rid of. Many of them are your allies. They feed on sweat and dead skin cells, break them down, and prevent harmful bacteria from taking over. Some even create natural chemicals that fight off infections, like little bodyguards protecting your skin. Then there's sebum, the natural oil your skin produces. It forms a soft, invisible shield that locks in moisture and helps keep dirt out. And as dead skin cells naturally shed, a process called desquamation, they take excess grime with them. Together, these systems create a gentle, self-sustaining cycle. But when we bathe too often, that cycle breaks down. Hot water dissolves those protective oils. Strong soaps kill off the friendly bacteria. And for seniors who already have less oil and fewer good microbes, it doesn't take much to throw things out of balance. That's when you start to see more dryness, more irritation, even eczema or allergic reactions. But there's good news. Research shows that bathing just 2 or 3 times a week, using gentle pH-balanced cleansers if needed, allows your skin to recover. Worried about odor? You can still stay fresh by washing specific areas, like your underarms or groin, with a damp cloth. It's simple, it's practical, and for many older adults, it's a huge relief. Because this approach not only protects your skin, it also makes life easier. You bathe when you need to. You focus on what matters, and you trust your body to do the rest. And here's something to think about. For most of human history, people didn't bathe every day. They used nature's tools, not chemicals or hot water, to stay clean and healthy. That same wisdom still applies today. So if you're noticing dryness, itchiness, or discomfort, consider stepping back from the soap. Your body may be more capable than you think. You might find that your skin feels calmer, more balanced, and better able to take care of itself. It's just one more way that less can actually mean more. If you're still watching and you've found this helpful, please drop a 2 in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of this important series. Let's keep going. 5. Experts say once or twice a week is enough. Here's something that might completely change the way you think about hygiene. According to leading medical experts, seniors over 70 don't need to bathe every day. In fact, just once or twice a week may be better. Now, don't get the wrong idea. This isn't about giving up cleanliness or letting yourself go. It's a thoughtful, research-backed shift, one that takes into account the real needs of aging bodies. Overwashing, especially in later life, can actually do more harm than good. It's a big change from the daily bath mindset most of us grew up with. But this isn't opinion, it's science. More and more professionals in dermatology and geriatrics are speaking up. Groups like the American Academy of Dermatology and experts from places like Johns Hopkins are saying the same thing. Frequent bathing just isn't necessary for everyone, especially not for older adults. Why? Because aging skin is thinner, drier, and produces less oil. That makes it easier to damage with water, soap, and scrubbing. But this advice goes beyond the skin. It's about the whole person. The right hygiene routine depends on your health, how active you are, and what your body truly needs. Think about it. If you're retired, spending most of your time indoors, and not breaking a sweat every day, your hygiene needs are very different from someone younger or more physically active. And even among seniors, there are differences. Someone who's gardening or walking daily may need more frequent care. Someone managing incontinence or wounds might need focused cleaning in specific areas. But a full body soak? For most, it's not always necessary. This kind of personalized care challenges the old belief that everyone needs a daily shower. That belief, by the way, was fueled more by advertising in the 20th century than by actual medical need. Today's research tells a different story. Overbathing has been linked to skin irritation, pressure sores, and a breakdown of the skin's natural barrier, especially in frail older adults. Bathing just once or twice a week, along with spot cleaning using a warm washcloth, is usually more than enough to stay fresh. And when it comes to odor, which many people worry about most, experts say it's manageable. A little deodorant, a fresh change of clothes, and a quick wipe in the right places, that's often all it takes. This isn't about doing less, it's about doing what's right, adapting to your body's needs, respecting what your skin, your energy, and your lifestyle now require. Because sometimes less really is more, especially when guided by common sense and good science. 6. Daily baths can exhaust seniors. Bathing may seem like a simple part of the day, but for many seniors over 70, it's far from easy. What used to be routine, stepping into the shower, washing up, drying off, can now feel like a physical marathon. The Journal of the American Medical Association has brought attention to this overlooked truth. Bathing, for older adults, can drain energy, strain the body, and sometimes even cause serious symptoms. As we age, our muscles weaken, joints stiffen, stamina fades. And what once took just a few minutes now takes real effort and recovery time. But here's something important to remember. Scaling back on bathing isn't just about protecting your skin or lowering the risk of falling. It also helps conserve energy so you can spend that energy on what really matters. Let's break down why bath time can be so demanding. Just standing for 10 or 15 minutes under warm water can stress your heart and blood flow, especially for anyone with heart problems or poor circulation. Warm water opens up your blood vessels, which can cause a drop in blood pressure. That makes you feel dizzy or lightheaded, a dangerous combo when you're in a wet, slippery space. Breathing can become harder too. If you live with COPD, asthma, or weak lungs, all that steam can leave you breathless, right when you should feel relaxed. Then there's the pain. Nearly half of older adults have arthritis, and for them, even simple movements like bending to wash your feet or reaching behind your back can feel like sharp, burning tasks. Gripping a slippery bar of soap, stepping in and out of a tub. All of it demands balance and strength you may no longer have, especially if you've got numbness or poor feeling in your feet. And when the bath is over, the work isn't done. Drying off, reaching tricky spots, getting dressed, it all adds up. Many seniors are so wiped out afterward, they need to rest. Some even spend the rest of the day feeling drained, skipping meals, skipping their walk, or missing time with family. JAMA reports that this cycle of fatigue is real. For those already dealing with frailty or chronic exhaustion, daily bathing can pull them deeper into burnout, stealing energy and independence. But there's a gentler way. Try bathing once or twice a week instead, using a shower chair, a handheld nozzle, or help from a caregiver. This way, the energy you save can be spent where it matters. A walk with a friend, cooking your favorite meal, playing with your grandkids, and the benefits go beyond the body. Studies show that when seniors reduce their bath frequency, they often feel less fatigue and more uplifted in mood. So if you've been feeling worn out lately, ask yourself, is your routine working for you or wearing you down? This isn't about giving something up. It's about gaining something back, energy, comfort, and a better rhythm for your day. Because sometimes the smartest move is the one that gives more life back to your life. If you're still here and this resonated with you, comment 3 below to let me know you're with us. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss more insights like this one. Let's keep moving forward together. 7. Hygiene isn't just about bathing. Now here's the biggest shift of all, and for many seniors, it's a liberating one. Cleanliness doesn't have to mean a full-body bath every day. That idea, it's more cultural than medical, and it's time we rethink it. Because the truth is, you can stay fresh, clean, and confident without stepping into a shower or tub every single day. There are other tools, easier ones, gentler ones. Wet wipes, hand washing, oral care, a fresh set of clothes. Together, these make up a smarter, safer approach to hygiene, one that respects the realities of aging while protecting your health. And no, this isn't about lowering your standards. It's about updating them. It's about shifting from more soap to more sense. Let's talk about those tools. Wet wipes are simple and effective. They're soft on fragile skin and perfect for quick cleanse. Under the arms, around the groin, or across the face. No need to stand, no need to balance, no need for hot water. Then there's hand washing, one of the most powerful ways to stay healthy. Clean hands stop germs before they ever reach your body. Oral care, it's just as vital. Brushing your teeth, flossing, using mouthwash. These small acts help prevent illness and keep your breath fresh, all without needing a shower. Fresh clothes make a big difference too. A clean shirt, light, breathable fabric, a quick comb, or a simple wipe down. These are the quiet rituals that help you feel good in your skin. Add a touch of deodorant or a gentle body spray, and you've got a routine that works. No tub required. And for seniors who live with joint pain, shaky hands, or limited mobility, this is life-changing. Wrestling with a shower head or climbing into a slippery bathtub can be daunting, but a warm cloth, a clean shirt, that's doable, especially in colder climates where wet hair and cold air can lead to chills or worse. And guess what? Research backs this up. Studies in geriatric nursing show that seniors who use alternatives like these feel just as clean and socially confident as those who bathe daily. They report fewer skin issues, less fatigue, and a greater sense of control over their routines. That's what this is really about. Dignity, safety, simplicity. Because hygiene isn't about doing things the old way. It's about doing what works for you. The daily bath? It might be doing more harm than good. It can dry out your skin, drain your energy, raise your risk of slipping and falling. And yet, your body is built to help you stay clean. It sheds old skin. It fights off bad bacteria. It knows how to take care of itself, if you let it. That's why less frequent bathing, just once or twice a week, could lead to healthier skin, more energy, and fewer risks. And this isn't just a theory. It's backed by leading voices in dermatology and elder care, from the American Geriatric Society to JAMA to the New England Journal of Medicine. They all say the same thing. Overbathing can hurt, but bathing smarter, that can help preserve health, safety, and freedom. So picture the benefits. Skin that stays soft instead of cracked, more energy in the morning, and fewer near falls in the bathroom. Time spent living your life instead of recovering from a shower. This isn't about giving up hygiene. It's about reimagining it, swapping the soak for a wipe, the routine for a rhythm that fits your life, not someone else's idea of what's normal. And remember, everyone's different. A 75-year-old who runs marathons may need more care than someone who's mostly resting. Climate, culture, health conditions, they all shape your perfect routine. That's why it's always a good idea to talk to your healthcare provider. They'll help you find the right balance based on what your body needs now, not what it used to need. Because sometimes, stepping back from the tub is really a step forward. A quiet revolution in self-care, one that frees you from outdated rules. Less water, less risk, more life. That's the unexpected gift of bathing less, and it's a truth worth soaking in. Well, there you have it, the surprising truth about bathing after 70. We've talked about how daily showers can dry your skin, raise your fall risk, and wear you out. We've explored how your body naturally cleanses itself. And we've learned that bathing less, with purpose and flexibility, can actually help you live healthier, safer, and more comfortably. It's a lot to take in. So now I'd love to hear from you. What stood out the most? What's one small change you're ready to try or share with someone you care about? Maybe it's switching to wet wipes. Maybe it's letting go of that daily bath pressure. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. I'd really love to hear how this message is landing for you. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Your support means everything and helps us keep bringing you honest, useful advice for a better life. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.